If you've watched my channel for a long time, you know that this is pretty much one of my favorite lenses of all time. So this is the Canon FD 50mm f1.4. Now, if what I said didn't just ring a bell, this is basically one of Canon's first versions of the nifty 50. It's a vintage lens, so no autofocus, no automatic aperture, anything like that. It's a fully manual lens. It's gonna be more difficult to use than other lenses because of that. However, the look this lens produces is amazing. It's not super sharp, it's not super crisp. It has a lot of chromatic aberration, it has a lot of issues, but that's really the amazing part about vintage lenses. That's why I personally love them so much. And so many other people love vintage lenses, and a lot of people strictly use these. I think it's just an amazing lens to kind of test out. You know, if you're looking for a different type of photos one day, you can throw this lens on and just get some vintage looking, like amazing looking photos with this. I don't really know how to explain it. I've actually made a bunch of videos about vintage lenses in the past if you want to check those out. But there's just something about using a vintage lens from like the 70s and 80s on a digital camera that just kind of gets rid of that sharpness, it gets rid of that digital edge, and just makes your photos and videos look super organic. Now, in order to use this lens, you're gonna also need an adapter. So the one I use is the Fotasy FD to Sony E-mount adapter. I'm gonna link that adapter down in the description, but I can't really link this lens in the description because of course you can't buy this new anymore. You're gonna have to check on maybe eBay or check Facebook Marketplace, or you know, even like thrift stores might have it, but you can't buy this new anymore, so it's gonna take a little bit more searching. However, it is probably the cheapest lens on this list. You can a lot of times find this for around $100, you know, sometimes a little more, sometimes maybe even less. But at the $100 price point, plus, you know, maybe $10 or $20 for the adapter, this is an awesome lens to play around with for portraits. You know, it kind of has that telephoto focal length on the a6000, and I pretty much use this on every camera I've ever owned. I love adapting it to different cameras and just testing out. But like I said, this lens isn't for everyone. It's a little bit more difficult to use. It's kind of a specialized look to it. So definitely do your research before you go into this. Don't buy this if you want to use it for everything you do, because it really isn't the best for a lot of things. And also stay tuned for more videos like this in the future. I have lots of videos about the Sony a6000 and about a bunch of other budget cameras, budget lenses, budget camera gear, anything like that. That's pretty much what I base my channel around. So if you're interested in that, don't hesitate to go down to the like button and subscribe to my channel. And that wraps this video up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.